Did you watch the All-Star game? You watched the
I
pre-show?
did. I watched almost the entirety of the event. Pre-show, most of the game.
Dude, we got to get this military shit out of our fucking sports, man.
I agree.
Dear God. You know, my tweet went gangbusters, and pretty much most people agreed with me. It's like, guys, it's fucking fake patriotism. There's no other way to put it.
I agree with you.
Dear God.
I mean, I'm happy. I feel like I'm watching a small bird fly out of the nest at this point. You're calling like fake wars and like nonsensical wars. Like, I feel like we're less than a year removed of you telling me that I should move out of this country.
No. See,
you don't like it? Go somewhere else.
I still love this country. I am like your typical love me some fucking America. But I've always been critical of that shit just because I have family.
Right.
And it's like, dude, I see what happens, and I see, you know, I know what my brother gets for serving in combat for a year for the rest of his life. I know what some of these other guys make as their compensation for literally risking their life. I mean, it's just, not to make this political off the bat, but it's such a broken system, and people want to argue. I don't have a problem, by the way, with honoring the Medal of Honor people. But let's not only honor them on the field, let's honor them off the ceremony by taking care of them.
Also, let's just not honor them on the field. Why?
Yeah,
what does that?
point.
What does that have to do with anything?
Good point.
I don't see the connection to baseball whatsoever. There's a lot going on. There's a red carpet. Manny Machado's getting traded. There's the All-Star game. We have to have when you have an All-Star game, you have to have everybody on the roster has to get announced. The managers have to get announced. The coaching staffs have to get announced. Like, now I need the Medal of Honor people?
Yeah.
Why?
It's ridiculous.
What does one have to do with the other?
I don't know. It's 25 fucking minute ceremony.
And here's the opening lineups for the Pro Bowl, followed by the top 25 performers in the Scripps Spelling Bee.
And it was also,
what do these things have to do with each other?
And also, they had kids running on the field with them.
It's like a fucking totem pole. Can we just all do it at once? Can I have all of the veterans holding a kid with cancer who's holding a kid with AIDS? Can we just get it out? Do I have to have the pregame military one followed by the 7th inning stand up for cancer? Now we're going to stand root against cancer. If cancer wins, it's a shame. Buy me chemotherapy and Cracker Jacks. Stand up to cancer or never come back, because it's fucking cancerous. Like, why? I can't. Anytime it's a playoff game, an All-Star game, or World Series, we have to have a moment of fucking silence for military disease. Like, I'm over it. I get it. People have cancer. And other people join the military. A lot of people got probably cancer in the military. Like, let's just do this. From now on, one guy before the game who has the Medal of Honor after serving in the military who has cancer. Let's just make him the superstar. Let him hit third.
Or
let him hit third for the American League.
Or here's another idea. Just say, put it on the big screen. Yesterday at Nationals Park. Major League Baseball has decided to give so-and-so money to some sort of veteran charity. That's how you take care of them. There it is. Not these drawn out, we're such good people. Dude, it's, you know the term virtue signaling, which I love? It's all virtue signaling. It's like, look at us, let's pat our backs. We're the Major League Baseball.
I said it.
We care.
I just saw another video of the kid like out there giving out the lineup card in a Major League Baseball game. He's like, oh, look, I'm a random 5-year-old that's out on the Major League Baseball field giving out a lineup card. What could this be about? Oh, man, the umpire's dressed up as my dad who's been in Iraq for 50 years since we invaded them in the early 90s. Like, what the fuck are we doing? Stop. Can we just separate everything?
Is it because of 9/11?
No.
But I don't really remember it to this degree pre-9/11. Let's be honest.
It's just as things get, look, the government figures it out. They know. They're like, oh,
yeah, but Pranos, think about it for a second. Pre
But
9/11.
we already talked about it. This whole the national anthem started with World War One, and then I mean Whitney Houston was the Desert Storm, and then fucking now we have the flag on the field after 9/11. There's a like yeah, it's just every little thing that happens is another excuse for us to force nationalism down our throats.
I'd like to know, we have dirt balls from.
What's important is Manny Machado is not American.
Yeah.
And that he was traded to the Dodgers.
But real quick, to kind of wrap that point up, we have dirt balls from all over the world that listen to this show.
Yeah.
Please tweet at us. I'm curious. Do they have these displays for your troops, for people with cancer, whether you're a dirt ball in Australia, the UK?
Are they doing like, and now a moment for everybody with dental issues before like games at Wembley Stadium? Like, And now stand up to cavities.
And now let's all take a moment to remember everyone who had to eat cabbage for the last 50 years of their life. Like I want to know, though, do they do this shit in your country?
It's important before we start the third trimester of this Aussie football game to remember, kangaroos will kick you in the face. Stand up against the ruse. So shout out to the Brisbane Lions.
Manny Machado traded to the Dodgers.
Mm-hmm.